Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Erin, and as you all can see by the title, we are going to be discussing the pros as well as the cons of entrepreneurship. As y'all know, there's pros and cons with everything, but there's definitely some pros and some cons of being an entrepreneur, okay? But the good always outweighs the bad. So if you're new to entrepreneurship, if you're like trying to get into it and you really don't know what to expect, this video is just gonna give you like an overview of what you can expect if you want to pursue entrepreneurship. So if you're new, welcome. My name is Erin. I am an entrepreneur. I also post entrepreneurial videos on my channel, inspiration, lifestyle videos, just anything, honestly. Not anything, but within those three categories, that's basically what I post. So if you're interested and if you like those kind of videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to join the bossbabe gang. We're almost at 800 subscribers. Let's go. So yeah, y'all, it is what's today? You guys are probably gonna see this video sometime in March, but I'm hitting you guys with that consistent content. So let's get it. I have my water here. You'll probably wonder why this water's foggy. It's lemon, okay? And it's relaxed. It's just lemon. I saw this post and it was like, I don't know who needs to tell y'all this, but adding lemon to your water doesn't do anything. And honestly, I don't know if that's true. I add lemon to my water for taste, but anyway, this video is not about water with lemon, so let's just hop right into it. Okay, so let me just tell y'all a little bit about me. I am a 19-year-old entrepreneur. Yes, I'm a 19-year-old entrepreneur. I own two businesses. One business is bossbabe Boutique, where I sell accessories and apparel. And the other business is Sister Sweets, a gourmet cupcake business. And we also do singing telegrams. So yeah, pretty busy. And I'm a full-time college student. So, I mean, I don't really have a life, if that makes sense. It's like, no, I hang out with my friends when I can, but you know, we're focused right now. We have goals that we want to accomplish. We have places we want to be in life, and we're young, so we got to work right now. Okay, so the first benefit of being an entrepreneur is that you have the opportunity to control your destiny. Like, you have freedom. There's freedom in entrepreneurship. There's freedom as far as deciding what kind of entrepreneur you want to be. There's freedom in creating your schedule. There's just more freedom with being an entrepreneur. You get to create who you want to be, and you get to create who and how you want your business to be. You get to create what you want your business to sell. You get to create your prices. You get to create the hours that you want to work. Now listen, it's not a whole bunch of, laying back, chilling, like, yeah, I only want to work on Mondays. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty convenient for me. All the other days, I kind of just want to chill, like Monday's just going to be my grind day. But what are you going to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for your business? I don't operate on Sundays. Sundays, that's my Sabbath. That's my rest day. So, I mean, just starting out, you can't really be like, yeah, I'm only going to work one day a week because, like, I'm an entrepreneur now. I can do whatever I want to do. I don't have to clock into a 9 to 5. Like, if your business isn't going to profit what your 9 to 5 does, you can't work one day a week. You just can't. Like, you're going to have to work. You're going to actually, starting out being an entrepreneur, you're going to have to work more hours than you did with working your 9 to 5. But we might cover that later. But that's just something that is going to happen with being an entrepreneur. You're going to have to work more hours than you would normally with your 9 to 5 because your business is growing. Like, it's your baby. Like, you have to give your all, your attention to it. A lot of people don't know about your business starting out. So you really just got to, set the foundation for your business so it can get up and running. So that maybe in the future, you can maybe only work one day a week, and then you're hiring employees and other people to handle the rest of the days. But, starting out, it's not just going to be a one day a week type of thing. Another benefit of owning a small business is that, or being an entrepreneur, is that you have the opportunity to make a difference. You have the opportunity to make a difference. Now, the type of entrepreneurs that make a difference are called social entrepreneurs. And social entrepreneurs basically find innovative ways to solve problems that are within their country, or whether it's within their city or just where they live. They find solutions to problems within their society. And so you have the ability to make a difference. You have the ability to create something new. Another advantage of owning a small business, being an entrepreneur, is that you have the opportunity to reach your full potential. Sometimes when you're working a 9 to 5, you may not have the same vision as the boss or as the owners of the company. But when you have your own company, you have a vision for your company, and you can push yourself and push your company to where the best of the best, to where you want it to be. So this benefit is amazing. It might even be the driving force for why you want to become an entrepreneur. The fourth benefit is the ability to reach impressive profits. Profits, money. That is the driving force for a lot of, let's say, aspiring entrepreneurs. Like, that could be the main reason why you want to be an entrepreneur. With entrepreneurship, and if you have a successful business, and if you do it correctly, which nobody does it correctly the first time, but it's the lessons that you learn that help you to do it correctly the next time. There is financial freedom in being an entrepreneur. There is financial wealth that can be obtained through entrepreneurship and having your own business that you can use to create generational wealth. Now, I know that's definitely my goal. Being Black, being an African American, creating generational wealth is very, very, very important for our community. It's very important to me. And that's something that I want to help, people my age do. I want to bring awareness of the importance of creating generational wealth. It's not about, saving up enough money to buy, a Gucci bag, or saving up enough money to buy my Tesla or anything like that. Like, yeah, that's good and all, but what are we creating down the line? That's what's important. It's creating the generational wealth that's going to really help not only you, but your family down the line. It's like, when you're gone, what do you have left? What have you left for your children, your future children? What have you left for their children and their children and their children? Or what have you left for your grandmother or your parents? It's just all about creating generational wealth. We can't be too selfish with the profits that can come with entrepreneurship, because I just want to say, all the money that you get, it's not going to all be for you. A majority has to go back into the business so that it can continue to build and so that it can continue to grow. You're not going to, if your revenue, or if you gather $10,000, let's say over the course of 3 months, all that $10,000 does not go to you. The business made $10,000. You did not make $10,000. The business made $10,000. Okay. So, you might take a percentage out of that. You might have made $5,000, depending on what your cost to make, or depending on what kind of business you have. That just all depends. But you make a percentage of that. You don't make the whole thing, unless you have a business. It just all depends. It just all depends. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, like, all the money just isn't going to be all for you in the beginning. If your business makes its first 6 figures, that doesn't make you a 6-figure entrepreneur. It makes your business a 6-figure business. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. And I'm just gonna say, another pro is that you have the ability to love what you're doing. A lot of people's businesses are developed based on their passions, their love for something, like something that they can't go to sleep without thinking about, or something that the first thing when they wake up, that's the first thing on their mind. Like, it's something that literally just makes them so excited and so eager to do that they could do it whether they're getting paid for it or not. Being an entrepreneur, you have the ability to cultivate a business that you love. Now, For some people, it's not always the case. Sometimes they're cultivating a business based on the market that they see for it. Maybe the market's not really that saturated in the beginning, but they see that a lot of people need or want this product, so they cultivate a product or a service, and they see that it's highly profitable, and they run with it. Now, starting out, it might not be their passion, but because they see a need for it in their community, or a need for it in the market, or they develop this amazing idea and people don't even know if they need it yet, but once they found out about it, they're like, oh yeah, I need this, then it can create something in you to even develop a love for that passion. I mean, a love for that product or a love for that service. I hope what I'm saying is making sense to you guys, because sometimes I can ramble a lot and I don't say what I'm thinking. So hopefully it's making sense for you guys. Now we're gonna go into the cons of entrepreneurship. Now, as I list these cons, don't let them scare you, but you just want to know these cons so that it can prepare you, so that you know some potential drawbacks that you may face or some uncertainties that come along the way. So the first one is that there can be an uncertainty of income. Starting out, you can have a really good sales day. You could just, orders can be coming in. And let's say one day you could generate $5,000, okay? Then the next day, it's little to no orders at all. So one day you're making $5,000, the next day you're making $10. And with entrepreneurship, let's be real, you can have days like that. Like, one day can be booming, and then the next day could just be like, oh, did y'all forget about me? Like, did you forget about my business? It's just days where it's gonna be like that. So if you have one good day, just be prepared to have a not so good day, because that's gonna come. Another risk is losing your entire invested capital. So say, for example, you invested all of your savings into this business, right? And you make no money whatsoever. Nobody wants your product. Nobody wants your service. Like, nobody. Or maybe you're just not getting anyone to want your service or want your product. So you're like, well, dang, I done wasted $20,000 of my savings for this business and nothing is happening. Like, nothing's shaking. Like, nobody wants what I have. That can happen. You might have invested $20,000 into your business with projections of gaining $30,000 within your first 6 months, right? 6 months pass, you made $2,000 maybe. And you're just like, wow, okay. Like, I didn't even cover, or I didn't even reimburse myself for what I put into this business. Sometimes your business isn't going to do that within the first 6 months, because every business is different. What you see one person do is not going to always be the case for you. And that's something that I've learned, especially stepping into the lip gloss and like cosmetics industry, like boutique industry. You see other people popping. You see these YouTube videos. You see them filling out their orders, even people that are just starting and they're being successful. Then you start your business. And it's like, it's launch day. Like, where are my 20 orders? You might not even get an order on launch day. So just be prepared and know that all the money that you put in, you may not get it back within the first 6 months to 2 years of you starting your business. But be okay with that. That should push you. That should make you grind harder to, get your money back. You know what I mean? The second con, in a sense, is long hours. Long, hard hours of working. To the point where you want a back massage, you want a foot massage. You don't even want to work for the rest of your week because you're so tired. But if you are doing something that you love, it's gonna pay off. Like, those long hours aren't gonna seem that long until you clock in at 8:00 a.m. and then you clock out at 10 p.m. You're like, dang, I worked for that long. Like, yeah, it's those long hours. Now, the long hours are worth it, because what you put in is what you get out. So I wouldn't even be worried about those long hours. it's what you do within those long hours that's going to produce the fruit that you may want your business to have. Another con is that there's going to be a lower quality of life until your business gets established. Now, with a 9-to-5 comes a lot of security, income security. You know that you're going to be able to pay your bills. You know that you're going to be able to put food on the table. You know that you're going to be able to go out on a Friday night because I have a stable income. Now, with having a small business and being an entrepreneur, you're going to have to give up a couple of things. You're going to have to give up going out every weekend, eating out every day, or 3 times a week. You're going to have to cut some stuff down. You're going to have to budget to see how much money am I putting into my business, how much time am I putting in, how much money am I actually getting out of my business, and what am I going to have to sacrifice so that I can make the amount of money that I need to make to survive. Because being an entrepreneur, you're going to have to learn how to survive. Not only survive in the marketplace, but you're going to have to learn how to survive outside of the marketplace, because you don't have that stable income to, keep you going. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you're going to have to give up some things, but not for the rest of your life. Like, you're going to be able to get those things back, but entrepreneurship's all about sacrifice. Okay, you're going to have to lose some to get some. And that's just how it is. Now this con, y'all. Listen, this con. I think I'm going to need to take a little water break for this con, because this one, whew, yes, ma'am. Y'all, high levels of stress. I don't think I can stress this enough, because I'm sure I'm stressed every day, okay? With just different stuff. And listen, it's not good to be stressed. It's really not. I have included meditating probably within the past year, because my business has grown. One of my businesses have grown tremendously. And with that, you just feel like there's a lot of pressure, because as you continue to grow, as your business continues to gain exposure, it's a lot more people. And people have opinions, and then you kind of put yourself in a situation like, okay, I got to make sure everything's good. I have to make sure everything's right. So that can cause stress. And I know that a lot of stress with entrepreneurship, but I don't think we should normalize stress. I think that you need to incorporate some coping mechanisms for that stress, because stress is going to cause other issues. And if you aren't healthy, your business can't be healthy, because your business needs you. It's like a baby. A baby depends on you basically for everything. So yeah, just, make sure that you take care of yourself and that you don't allow yourself to get so stressed. There's going to be a lot of things to alleviate stress, y'all, but I can give you guys that in another video, how to alleviate stress with being an entrepreneur. Actually, let me write that down, because that's good, and I want to make sure I get that video for y'all. All right, y'all, I got it. Another con is that you have the complete responsibility. Now, listen, this is truly only a con depending on what form of business you decide to have. If you decide to have a sole proprietorship, then yes, you are going to have the full responsibility on you, because you are the sole proprietor of the business, which means you're the one person that has all of the responsibilities. So if you have a sole proprietorship, if you decide to have your business as a sole proprietorship, meaning that there's only one owner, it also means some other stuff, but that's like the main thing that gives you all the responsibilities. That is just you. And the final con, you're gonna face this, okay? You're gonna face this, but I don't want it to discourage you. It's discouragement, okay? Discouragement could be the final con. I want to say have a vision. Have a vision for yourself. Have a vision for your business. But don't get into business having these high expectations in a short amount of time, okay? You can't be like, yeah, within my first 3 months of business, I want to be a millionaire. Hold on. Pump the brakes, because this is your first time being an entrepreneur. And 2, that could be realistic, but it all depends on your foundation. So if you don't have a strong foundation for being an entrepreneurship, if you don't learn, the basis of creating $1 million business within the first 3 months, first of all, you have to make mistakes. And mistakes are going to happen. And sometimes they're not something you can always cure overnight. Okay. So, there's going to be some discouragements, but continue to be encouraged. And if you're at this state right now where you feel discouraged, go ahead and check out my video on, I'm going to put it here on the screen so you guys can see what it is. And I'll put the link to the video in the description box for just some encouragement, because as entrepreneurs, we need encouragement. That's needed. It's very much needed. And with being in a community entrepreneurship, like, we have to build each other up, continue to encourage each other, not tear each other down, okay? Because if an entrepreneur is tearing you down for a mistake that they made themselves, that's a problem. They should be coming to you like, hey, sis, yeah, I made that mistake before, but it's okay. Like, let me help you so that we don't make that same mistake, or we learn to improve ourselves. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So, y'all, that's gonna go ahead and conclude this video. I know it was quite lengthy, but I hope this helped you learn what to expect to be an entrepreneur. If y'all have any questions, you can DM me, you can comment down below, because no question is a dumb question. I believe that in some ways, but as far as entrepreneurship, and if it's just something that you don't know, like, just ask, okay? I will be more than happy to answer it. If you made it all the way to this video, like, you're the bomb. You're serious about starting your business. You're serious about this entrepreneurship thing, and you got it. You got it. So thank you guys again for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a big fat thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the bossbabe gang. And if you have any other questions about entrepreneurship, just comment down below. Y'all also have other videos on entrepreneurship that you all can check out on my channel. So just scroll, and if you see any video or topic that might interest you, just tap on it, tap it, give it a thumbs up, comment down below. And yeah, you got this. Don't forget to be bold, be you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.